Philadelphia. It's the NFC Championship game. It's the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Falcons nothing.
Parkey now following the made field goal to kick this one off. Here's Carter now on the return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and...
And that's Calvin Ridley.
Wayne Haskins in at quarterback.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Eagles 7, Falcons nothing.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Ha-ha, Clinton Dix there for the stop. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 16 yards, a first down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. That catch good for only a couple. He completes this to Russell Gage. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Haskins going to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And here's Hoffrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. You don't want none, baby, you don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me.
On first down, Kaepernick. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The Eagles going to take the... Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Buying time to his left. That is caught at the 7. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. He got 29 yards that time. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Steps away to his left. Dancing. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Colin Kaepernick. As the first half is winding down. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just...
Now Parkey for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so
their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers. And oh, he coughed it up, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the defense.
The field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Here's Cody Parkey now for the Eagle field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0.
17. Falcons, nothing.
off as this one is away. Here's Carter now on the return. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And believe it, it is the Cleveland Browns who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Halas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. And now you've got to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Kaepernick going to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Kaepernick was looking to throw, but then it became decision time. And when he saw they had room to run, he made the right decision to pull it down there, and he winds up picking up the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
He doesn't give many opportunities to carry it, so he's got to maximize. In this case, after dropping it like that, I think his number's going to go way down. What do you think?
Yeah, and sometimes those fullbacks, let's just be frank, they usually don't have the hands that the running back does.
And it's hard for them because they do so much blocking that a lot of times their hands actually get beat up in the process, and it's hard for them to hold on to the football.
And this is one of those bang the ball come out first.
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. from 21 yards away. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Now Parkey for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Here's Carter now on the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 2nd and 13. Haskins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back in his own. It's not going to help. Now they face. He's got a man. Complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Able to convert on third. And this is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Give him 30 yards there.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. Throwing again, here's Haskins. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson.
Haskins pass.
This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
He was taken
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Scott. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. The Eagles are going to the Super Bowl as we sign off here and say goodnight, everybody. And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.